Hello, my name is Isar Parent, and today I will be addressing the question for my first CCR with my film Descent. The question is, how does my product use or challenge conventions, and how does it represent social groups or issues? To start, theorist Steve Neal believed that films either adhered or subverted to codes. Adhered, or repetition, is what makes a genre, mostly following common stereotypes with that particular group. Subverting, or difference, goes in a different direction, making them seem more creative and stand out. The film Descent, specifically, is a psychological thriller and a drama. Descent adheres to the psychological thriller aspect by having an unreliable narrator like the movie Natural Born Killers. However, it subverts common psychological thrillers by having a clear distinction between reality and illusion. For example, the infamous stare scene in The Joker meshes up reality and illusion to confuse the viewer. The film Descent doesn't follow this, as they split up the scenes in which the main character is beating up people and making his way down the stairs, making it easy for the viewer to determine what's illusion and what's reality. Moving on to drama, Descent adheres to this genre by making an evocative soundtrack to set the tone for the audience. Specifically, Vivaldi's fast-paced Winter creates a tone of insanity. Contrastly, Descent subverts from this genre by having only one character for majority of the film. This means there isn't room for character interactions, which doesn't follow your typical drama. Moving on from theorist to theorist, Roland Barthes believed that semiotics, or signs, can create meaning. The semiotics used in Descent are color semiotics, which are used to convey emotion. Throughout the film, the colors blue and red are commonly used and depicted as anger and sadness. Moving on to Judith Butler, she was a theorist that had beliefs about genders and called it gender performativity. Gender performativity is the idea that your actions determine your sex rather than it just being set in stone. In the film Descent, dudes are depicted as easily bothered and angered, whilst women are depicted as gossipers and people that talk bad about others. To continue, the race representation in this film, the main bully is black. Usually black men are perceived as bullies and mean people. Finally, the drug representation. In Descent, there is a pill case that says "Bye Bye Blues." In a way, this is a way of saying bye bye problems or bye bye sadness. Although this may have gotten rid of the sadness, everything starts to become distorted, matching the real effect of drugs as he makes his descent into chaos, just like the film Natural Born Killers, when the main character takes a drug and the film also becomes distorted. Thank you for listening to my presentation.